There's a lot of robot vacuum brands nowadays, and one of the new ones is Mova, having just hit the market back in 2024. But they have a slight advantage on some of the others because they are a sister company of Dreamy, who makes excellent robot vacuums that I've tested in the past. But up until this point, Mova's models have been a hodgepodge of features from the Dreamy parts bin. But they're out with their very first roller mop vacuum, the Z60 Ultra Roller, and it has some features I haven't seen on any robot vacuums up until this point. Thanks to Mova for sponsoring this video and sending me the Z60 early, I've been able to test it for a couple of weeks. Let's dive in. Let's start with the setup. While unpacking the Z60 Ultra Roller was pretty normal, one thing that did surprise me was the amount of extra spare parts they include with it. It includes 3 roller mops, 2 side brushes, 3 filters, 3 vacuum bags, and 1 main brush. This is way more spare parts than I've seen with any other robot vacuum I've tested before, which is great to see because these things can cost hundreds of dollars when you go to buy them in the future. Pairing the Z60 to the Mova app was easy enough, and then you can set it off to start mapping. Isn't it always satisfying to see your new rooms get created as the robot travels around your house, room to room? By the way, if you've ever used the Dreamy app before, this Mova app looks very familiar, which isn't a bad thing because the Dreamy app is one of the best I've used on the market. Also, I realize this is subjective, but I think the Z60 base station is probably one of the best I've seen. It has some nice curves to it, and it isn't too industrial looking like some of these other robot vacuum base stations. I think some picky spouses will be happy that it'll just kind of blend in with most normal households. Let's get right into the mop on the Z60 because it might be the most tricked out roller mop I've ever tested. Like other roller mops, this one constantly extracts dirty water off of the mop on board the robot itself and applies fresh water using the hydroforce system to ensure only a clean mop is used to wipe your floor. The first difference you may notice is this roller mop is 10 inches wide, which gives it a wider cleaning path for cleaning more area at once, and 4,100 pascals of pressure should help scrub stubborn stains off your floor. And to add on to that 10 inches, the Maxi Reach system extends out to get right up against your walls and baseboards to make sure every inch is mopped. And here's where things get very unique. Mova has strapped a small rubber molar against the roller mop to keep it fluffed. This prevents it from getting matted down and restores texture to the mop for more effective cleaning. Here you can see in my muddy footprint test how effective and even the Z60's roller mop cleans. Lastly, GoGo Gadget Auto Shield. This plastic shield rotates out to cover the roller mop whenever the Z60 Ultra is vacuuming your rugs and carpet. In my testing, combined with the 14 millimeters of mop lift, this does a great job of making sure my rugs weren't damp or wet from the mop. Pretty cool. To test the Auto Shield, I had the Mova Z60 vacuum our rug while it had a wet mop pad. Here you can see with this paper towel test, the rug was dry while the mop pad was still wet. If you watch carefully, when I put it back down and restart it, you can see it extend back out.
Resume cleaning.
While not groundbreaking, I also found the Z60 Ultra Roller's vacuum performance to be very good. The Maxi Reach side brush extends out to make sure dirt is collected from all the corners in your house. Underneath, the Travel Wave Duo brush system is very similar to the one on the Dreamy X50 and combines excellent carpet agitation with tangle-free performance that ensures both pet hair and long human hair make it into the dustbin instead of getting wrapped around the roller brushes. And with 28,000 pascals of suction, even pet hair stuck on carpet wasn't a problem for the Mova Z60 in my testing. To help ensure the Mova Z60 Ultra Roller can get into all areas of your floor, it has a couple of other tricks up its sleeve. The Stepmaster 2.0 system gives the Z60 legs to get up and over any obstacles that are up to 1.8 inches high. This is great for large thresholds or those annoying U-shaped chairs that some people have in their house. In my case, it was also great to get up onto this thick carpeted bath mat, and from there the Lift Pro chassis could take over. This is a system on the Z60 that lifts the vacuum slightly on thick carpet to ensure it doesn't get bogged down, but still allows it to vacuum and suction it and get it clean. This is the first robot vacuum I've tested that has been able to get up on this bath mat and vacuum it. Very nice. For the low areas, the FlexScope retractable LiDAR system makes sure low areas down to 3.7 inches can be reached. That's great for cleaning out any dog hair or dust bunnies underneath things like entertainment centers or shelving systems. When the floor is done being cleaned, the base station cleans up the Z60 and gets it ready for the next round. It empties the dustbin, empties the dirty water out of the robot, fills it with clean water, and dries the mop with hot air so that it doesn't get stinky and moldy. What's unique is the Duo solution system that holds 2 cleaning solutions inside the base station that you can customize to mop and clean your floor with. It includes a generic solution and a pet-specific solution. But I'm told there will be options in the future to swap that second solution out for other tailored options like wood floor solutions or anything else. Pretty neat. Now there is one thing I am disappointed to see with the Mova Z60, and that is the lack of Matter support. So I can't integrate it with my Home Assistant system or my Apple Home app to control it from there. It also means I can't include it in my lighting automations like I like to do with my robot vacuums, so that at night when it's running, it's not setting off my motion sensors and turning on my automatic lights. But it does work with things like Amazon's smart home ecosystem and Google Home, so you can use those systems to control it. Computer, ask MovaBot to clean.
Okay. Start cleaning.
Overall, I'm very impressed with the Z60 Ultra Roller. The roller mopping system is absolutely next level and impressive with all the tricks that they've packed into it, especially for this being Mova's first roller mop model. While not notably unique from other flagship robot vacuum models, the vacuuming performance is great, and the lifting legs and the retractable LiDAR are great to see from Mova. However, what is unique is the combination of all these features into one single robot vacuum. This is the first robot vacuum I've tested that has a superior roller mop system, dual vacuum brushes, extendable side mop and brush, lifting legs, and retractable LiDAR all in one unit. Coming in at $1,500 full price, it is a lot of money, but it is lower I've seen other flagship models from other brands. And it's also on sale for its debut at $11.99, and down in the description you can find a 5% off code to help you save a little more money. For that price, I think it makes the Z60 a great first roller mop flagship model from Mova. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now, as always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy this content, like and subscribe.